Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you how to make earthbending in Minecraft Bedrock. So, to use it, you pretty much take an infested cobblestone, and you go on a stone block. It has to be a stone block, and if you crouch, it pretty much makes stone that goes and then disappears. And you can't do it on that block anymore. And, it also damages people. So it's 4 hearts of damage every time it hits them. So if I wanted to take something like a sheep, and let's say just place it right here and shoot it, you can see it killed it because it does a lot of damage. So, pretty much the commands are over here. It's about this many, and let's get right into it. Okay, so first you're gonna do /game rule send command feedback false, and /game rule command block output false. Now this is so the command blocks don't spam your chat. You also want to do /give @s command _block. You're going to need to get a redstone block, and you're also going to need like an area like in here. And then once you have all of that, you should be okay. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to start with this chain right here that I have, and then we're just going to go from here to here to here, and then we'll do all of this and this. So this is the thing that's actually detecting if you're crouching. So in here, these are really long. I'll have a link in the description for a world download. But this whole chunk, pretty much what it is the monster egg. That's actually a infested cobblestone. I don't know why they named it that, but they did. So pretty much, this is detecting for if you holding that in your main hand and the data equals 1, which is for cobblestone instead of stone. And that's positioning itself 1.5 blocks above you, and it's testing for if it can't sense you anymore, pretty much. So if it can't sense you anymore, so if you're crouching 1.5 blocks down, you can execute at that person again, and then it's testing for if there's an entity with an armor stand with a radius of 2 and name of ES in a 2-block radius of you. If there isn't, it'll test for the block under you stone. And if that's true, then it'll test to make sure that this block right over here is not a redstone block. And if that's true, it'll summon an armor stand at your location. So that's like the ES armor stand. And that's the thing that actually goes forwards. Next one is pretty much the same thing. It just makes it so if you uncrouch, it'll spawn ED. Now this one's just doing the exact same thing but spawning ED, which is the delete armor stand. This one is setting the block cobblestone. And you can pause the video to copy these because they're really long. This next one is setting the block right here to be a redstone block, so it runs this chain. That's this one. This next one is setting the block, so that's -18, -60, 20. That would be right here. This block right here will have to be set to redstone block, so all of these command blocks on. And that one's very important. They're all important. This one is the exact same one we just looked at. This one sets the block right here to air. Now you're gonna have to change the coords for all of these based on where you are at. But the reason it has to do this is so it's spam proof and people can't just like spam it and break the machine. Now the next chain is gonna be right here. It's gonna be repeat needs redstone. This one's also repeat needs redstone, and everything after that is chain conditional, always active. This one's repeat needs redstone. This is TPing the ES armor stand forward 1. And then the next one is filling the place where it is cobblestone. Now this one, so this one's chain conditional, always active. This one has to be chain unconditional, always active, or it won't work. This one's detecting for if the block ahead of it is air. And if it isn't, then it knows there's a wall there, and it's gonna set the block right here to be air. And this is at this point it just resets everything. So Then it'll set this in here, the block in there, to air. This one sets the block over here to a redstone block, just to make sure this will reset over here, the redstone block here, because that's very important. And this one kills ES, so the armor stand with the name of ES. I'm just gonna make sure everything there. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so now this next chain, this is the one that's running the delete armor stand. So you come in here, repeat unconditional needs redstone. This one's TPing it forwards, same thing, chain conditional always active. This one is replacing, this time it's replacing cobblestone with air, so it's filling in the thing that the other one made. This one's chain unconditional always active. It is setting the block right here to be air if it has the block ahead of it, and then it kills itself. Now, we're gonna go over here. So, I'll remove this for now. We'll show you all of this. This one, it has to be a 5-tick delay. Impulse needs redstone, unconditional. This one is setting the block right here to be a redstone block. Now this one, after 5-tick delay, sets the block -18, -60, 18. That's the block right here to be a redstone block. So after 5 ticks, it'll start removing all the blocks.
You're gonna do that?
And then this one's a 25-tick delay. It sets this to air just to make sure that one's gone by the end of the chain. Now this one sets the block right here to be air after a 40-tick delay, so it stops this whole thing, except for right here. And then this one will set the block of here air after a 20-tick delay, because that's when it should stop building this stuff. Now if we place that back, this one is setting the block -20, -60, 22 redstone block. So that's setting the block over here to be a redstone block.
No.
And that has to be a 2-tick delay. Okay, so pretty much this one right here, a 37-tick delay, it sets the block over here to be a redstone block. So that'll make the whole thing run again. And this next one sets this block to air, so it doesn't, like, not work the next time. And finally, we make it over to these. Now, these are the final ones that we have to do, and then we'll be done. This one is the one that damages people. So this is repeat unconditional needs redstone. Execute as at E at S if entity at E type equals armor stand name equals ES R equals 2 run / damage at S8. That's making it so if the armor stand named ES is in their distance, it'll damage them 8, which is 4 hearts. Now I have to have it a little bit delayed so it doesn't damage the one who's throwing the blocks. Over here, 35-tick delay, needs redstone impulse. It's setting the block right here to air. And this one right here, it's killing, or after a 20-tick delay, kills all armor stands with the name of ES. And this one, after 5-tick delay, kills all armor stands with the name of ED. This is making sure it just, like, there's no armor stands after, if anything got missed in the other chains over here. Now these two are just making the armor stand invisible, so repeat always active for these two. So let's effect at E type equals armor stand name equals ES invisibility 100 255 true. Next one is the exact same thing, but it's ED instead of ES. And if you've done everything right, you should be able to just come in your inventory, grab a mossy cobblestone, and actually before you have to take a block of redstone and place it right here. Now this is very important because nothing will happen. Like if I take this away and come over here, you can see nothing happens. But if I place this back, it will shoot. Now, if you try and shoot it into a wall, it will stop in the wall, as you can see. Unless you go like really close, like you're standing right here in the wall, it does go through. But there's nothing I could really do about that. Like, I mean, there's some things, but it's, like, not worth it. I mean, if you really want to go through the wall, I guess you can. But anything further back, and you'll be just fine. Just hit the wall and be fine. So, that is how you do it. Now, if you really liked the earthbending video, or now, if you really liked the tutorial on how to make earthbending, and you want other bending tutorials, tell me in the comments, It would also be a big help if you liked and subscribed, because it would let me know as a creator that you guys all like my content enough. And if you want to, you can also join the Discord in the description. You can get help with commands that aren't from videos or are from videos, and just talk to the community I have there. Or just talk to me. And that's pretty much it for now. I really do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.